When you feel like giving up and you can't go on, there's no other option but to just keep going. Giving up is not an option at all. It's not on the table. But how do men get to decide what works, what doesn't? How are we going to actually struggle? How are we going to get through the struggle? And how are we going to get to the promised land and the end goal of what we want? It's a challenge. Each guy's path is different, but there's a few things that are important to know. There's a reason why you have that vision. There's a reason why you have that. And those just don't pop up. Those are things that resonate within a person, resonate within myself, things like that. And it's a hard process. Like for me, I'm a business owner now. I left the W-2. My career is now a business. I have a couple of real estate properties, a couple of rental properties. I also have a vending machine company I'm partner in. It's a new territory. Now, when you feel like you can't go on and you want to give up, I know what it feels like. Even for me right now, I give up the W-2 and I'm like, I need to go back and get some more money. But is that the best decision? Sometimes you're closer to where you want to be than from where you started. So it's a smarter move to just keep going. Now, one of the things that is important to me is just having faith above all. It's probably the most important saying that I always tell everyone and that I've always shared. I even have it tatted on me right across here as a collar rocker, is because there's gonna be things in life that's gonna take you off your path, distract you. It's gonna hurt you, it's gonna be painful, it's gonna be messy, it's gonna be a grind, you're gonna be pulverized. But you gotta remember, pressure makes diamonds. You also have to remember what you're going through is not happening to you, it's happening for you to get you to the new stage. It's lessons, it's tests, it's character building. That's all it is. And no matter what comes your way, you gotta be able to just stay composed, keep it under control, keep it focused, and use that pain, that suffering, that frustration will fuel you and to go forward and continue on. I've seen this so many times where guys give up and they were just right there at the cusp of getting what they want, but they let go. They let go too quickly. And part of it's lack of confidence. The lack of confidence is what leads guys to believe they're not good enough for what they deserve or what they've envisioned in their mind. Lack of confidence is what gives men the ability to give up and try to go somewhere else and start something new, or give up entirely, which is not a great idea. Now, for me, faith is number one. The second one is on top of that, or attached to it, is trust the process. Keep going. So, me, I'm a business person. I run everything through data analytics and metrics, and I like to track numbers and see how we're going. Every time in my business we start a new process, the first 2 months, that process slows down everything. It makes it messy, it makes it hurt. Our revenue goes down, our speed, productivity goes down. Everyone complains about it. But after so long, everything starts clicking and it just ramps up, it shoots forward fast. And so life is exactly like that. You're gonna go through some slumps, but once you get out of the slump and you're able to get out of it, you have all this experience and knowledge to put the pieces of the puzzle together and just skyrocket, shoot for the stars. So when you're tired, you're exhausted, and you don't know if what you're working on is worth it, just know it is worth it. Because even if someone failed in that situation, you're gonna go through a learning process that gives you so much experience that if it fails utterly and you start again, you have this wealth of knowledge on. And so that's a really great thing to have. It makes it so much easier for your next endeavor or the next stage in life or this next process. Failure is just temporary. It's not the end result. There's no such thing as a failed life or a failed situation. It's just an opportunity to learn and grow, develop new skills, and then reflect, re-strategize, and then restart. Those are the biggest things anyone could do when you're so exhausted, right? And tired. For me, when I'm exhausted and tired, I always have to reflect and think about, okay, what am I doing right? What am I not doing wrong? Once I have the pros and cons of each situation, then I go into re-strategy mode. What do I need to do to get it where I wanted it to be? What kind of tools do I need to do? What kind of relationships I need to have? Who do I need to connect with? Do I need mentors? Do I need more financial support? Or do I need to make more money? And then once you have your strategy outlined, execute, restart, execute, take action now. It's the most important thing you could ever do, because sitting back waiting for it prolongs the pain and suffering. If you're tired and exhausted, understand what's creating the tired and frustration. Make a new plan and then go that way. That's the only way to get it done. And then just believe in yourself. You have to have the belief. And if you don't have belief in yourself, you got to find those things that you felt accomplished, that gave you energy, that gave you strength and power. And remember, draw back into your memories and then use those to keep you on the path of what you're focused on and keep you focused on what you're trying to accomplish and do in your life. So if you thought this was helpful, you can subscribe. I'll catch you later. Be easy.